Salute, salute, salute. Peace and power, peace and power. Peace and power to the people that struggle. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Salute, salute, salute. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space for learning and getting learned up. Know that this is a space for educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for conversation, comments and concerns, dialogues, building and destroying, analyzing, intellect, intelligence, your space. Space of integrity, space of love, encouraging and engaging with each other. You dig? Your space. Ain't no boat, this your space. Understand? As we build a united front towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration of class. Please keep all funding information, funding tags, nicknames, all that in the chat for the duration of the class. Fund this war effort. If you or anyone you know is in need of anger management book and assessment, if you or anyone you know is in need of anger management book and assessment, don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait till they give you a pink slip at the job telling you your services is no longer needed. No, it's too late then. Can't help you. Don't wait until you getting cuffed and pulled up out of the subway. Too late then. Beefing with the MTA workers and all that. Nobody going for that nowadays. Book an assessment. Find out what your triggers are. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, please book an assessment. Don't wait. Please don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait until you already done broke the order of protection and all that. You throwing rocks at the window and it's too late. You showing up at the job, argue, it's too late. Book an assessment. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse consultation, book an assessment. Okay? I don't care if it's between you and your dad. I don't care if it's your mom and your grandma. I don't care if it's you and your siblings. Please, learn the warning signs, okay? The behaviors that should alarm you. You dig? Become aware of your triggers. So you're not fisticuffing and getting into all this ruckus with the intimate relationships in your life. If you're not certain, book an assessment. If you think you got your shit together, then book an assessment for someone else. Remember, the life you save could be your own. Yes, we here. Labor Day. Yeah. We up in the spotty spot. We in class. No days off for this class. No. Time for schooling. Yeah. And we got to tag California. Yes. The California legislature. Yes. The Black Caucus. Yes. All of the think tanks and the people who've been trying to come at us woke folks crazy. Yeah. Here we go. Again. Reparations. Slapped in the face one more time. Yeah. Don't want to listen, but y'all keep trying. Yeah. Yeah, keep trying. So tag them. Tag Uncle Luke. Yes, bring his ass back to class. Yeah, tag him. We tired of you knee slapping and grinning. I thought Miami was about it. Liberty City, I really did. I'm saying they had me convinced that they was about that action. Nah, not if that's the best y'all got. Not if he is the elder, he the uncle, he the OG. With all that grinning and skinning. Yeah, nah. Tag him to class. We got to see what's going on with him. You dig? And anybody else. Get them all. Tag them. Bring them through. Tag your classmates because you know what? Tonight is a double-decker class tonight. Yeah. We're going to close one door and then start with another class tonight. Yeah. So don't go nowhere. Don't be square. Yeah, the teacher is here. Let's get started. Who's in class? Andrea Jones. We see you up in the spotty spot. Kai Stone. What's going on? Versace Broccoli. Yes. Balls. What's going on? Birmingham, Alabama, Bama, baby. What's going on with you down there? Ninth Power 55. I went early, y'all got him. Yeah, we got ninth, y'all 55. Got him. Yeah. A Wood, what's going on? Yeah, we see him. April Brown. What's going on? S. Beckles. UK's in the building early. No, it's late over there. UK. However you want to put it, it's late in the evening, early in the morning, but London is in the house with Lil Brick and Magic. Lovely lady. What's going on? Merklo, what up? Frankie. Yeah, East New York in the building. C Blaze, the sniper. Get him, C Blaze, get him. Cool K Kang in the building. CB, Cookie. What up, Cookie? In the building. Mrs. Real. What up, Mrs. Real? In the building. What's going on? We see you. Yeah. Eric Brown. For the Get Down. Tiara. T Green. Kim Williams. Sean Jenkins. TT Santiago. In the building. Bernie. What up, Bernadette? In the building. Oh, yeah. Beat. What up, Beat? Big Red. Shaolin in the building. Man, y'all was wailing last night, Shaolin. Y'all done clapped the 60-year-old out there in Brighton. What's going on? Huh? Hood Central. Highlights. Fred. What up, Fred? Dust Fro. In the building. Eric is in the building. What up? We see you, Philly. Metal Face. 55. 55, Metal Face. 55. Yeah. Mr. Watson. We see you. Yeah. Jamaica, the yard is in the building. What up, Tracks Pat? What up? Chris Carter. We see you. Yeah. Who up? Jeff Sparks. What up? Yeah, Sultan. Salam alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh, cousin. Brick City, Newark is in the building. We see you. W. Emmett radio shows in the building. Philly deep in the spot. Renegade Revolver. Yeah. GP, what up? Mark Miller, what up? Mecca, what up? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Charleston, SC. Charleston, is you really in Charleston? You really in Charleston and you fronting. Don't act like you in Charleston and you ain't really there. Don't act like you in Charleston and you ain't really there. What highway you represent? Come on now, don't come out here acting like I don't know. You know I know. Santos, what? We see you. Don't act like you Come on, what highway you represent? And you holding up class. We got double class tonight. What highway you represent? 17 is in the building. Yeah. 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 We got 17 in the building. Don't play. Don't play. Yeah. That's what we talking about. Charleston is in the spot. Huh? Yeah. Y'all know how we do out there. Y'all know how we do out there. Play. All right. All right, Blackleaf. Yeah. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Double class tonight. Double class tonight. To let them know. It's double class. But first and foremost, serious business. We gotta get to the serious business first. As damn near always, we gotta let it be known because, of course, this is something that's dear to my heart. Okay, unnecessary gun violence at today's Labor Day Caribbean celebration parade. 5 people were hit with gunfire. An incident took place, broad daylight, early afternoon at the parade, which was going on without a hitch, okay? Without a hitch. Pow! Somebody pulls out, gets to clapping. One person that was hit directly in his head is in critical condition. A woman was hit. An elder was hit. Okay. So, a young man who was hit in the head in his 30s is in critical condition right now. Everybody send healing strength to that family. One, and I'm going to say it, and I'm going to be perfectly honest. I have not been to that parade in eons. Just haven't been there. For the simple fact is, I never felt the energy and the love that the rest of the people might have felt, okay? Being that I'm older, I can recall times in, not only in New York City, but in Brooklyn, where due to our upbringings and the way we were all raised differently through our conditions, there was a time where we weren't together, right? We weren't pocketed. And some people may believe that that is the case now, but in all reality, these are wedges in perception and in language, right? And in how we socialize. But there wasn't this large pride of being from the Caribbean. It just wasn't. When you had friends in school, there was even a time when they wouldn't want you to come to their house because they had, I wouldn't say a sense of shame, but apprehension that you would hear their parents and their accents and their dialects and how they cooked. And unless it was somebody like your best friend. Most of my best friends were actually from the islands, right? I grew up with a Panamanian best friend. All of them, Jamaican massive, was all around us in East New York. Many of us had. So grew up venturing out from East New York to Flatbush and the East Flatbush to the little basement parties, bashments, and, you know, doing our thing. But the parade, even in all of its glory, all of its costumes, all of its rather large, shapely, exposed rear end them there, wasn't a spot for us. Just wasn't. Soon as you open your mouth and you had no accent, you was a Yankee. You was done off. So wasn't no enjoyment for us. That's y'all day. That's y'all day. That's when they mingled and did everything. And again, being that it was culture that they were definitely accustomed to in their own homes and in their, regular parties and celebrations and traditions. Now, for this particular day that it was outside and everybody's out there, you as a Yankee, you got nothing. Seriously, you was dead on that day. You ain't leave. Wasn't like when we would go to other things, right? Clubs and other functions throughout the city where you may go and you running, and as a young person, right, 18, 19, your early 20s, you getting phone numbers and bagging people and this and that. You was dead on that day. You was dead. So I haven't been to that maybe since 90, 91. Wasn't there. And over the years, it was always something happening. Don't let them fool you and believe that the violence is new. Somebody was always getting hit, juxed up with a knife or something, hit with a bottle, always. Always. So what's new is the level of gun violence that has taken place over the years. And which I don't get. I mean, I get it, but I don't. If there's any place where dudes should be calm and acting right, is in the mix of women who are having a good time, who are dancing, who are eating, who are feeling festive, and who have damn near no fabric on. I don't get how anybody is mad and angry to the degree that you pulling out hammers and blowing. I don't get that. That never makes sense. Because there's never no money involved. Dudes from the East, if it's money, then we going to get some bread. We going to do what we got to do. But when there's women in the mix, and ain't nobody, so what you doing? You really beefing with somebody? You got bros by the thousands? What are you doing? I don't get that. But anyway, police, they're fools to even think that they are able to secure that area. It's never going to be able to secure that area. Never. It's too long of a route, and there's too many other sides. It's just foolish. And of course, somebody showed them how foolish it is. They're still looking for whoever did it. So we just hope that the people who were traumatized by the event, which wasn't many, because they ain't let police stop nothing. They did their little investigation, parade kept it moving, and they were still out there well into probably going to be partying throughout the night. Okay, but those who were harmed, if they need trauma, counseling and stuff like that, y'all can send them here, all right? And again, we want those who were hit to get some type of healing, all right? Now, let's get to class, okay? You dig? Let's get to class, all right? Yeah, somebody always getting pop tracks every year, every year, every year, yeah. And again, it shouldn't be something that we have turned it into. We have made the violence a part of the custom, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be customary that every time you have Caribbean Day Parade, somebody gonna get clapped. Come on. Come on. Too much tail out there for that. That shit is be. You know dudes is sick if you can't calm down with that. That shit is just wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You dig? Now let's get to where some real clapping is supposed to be going on. I don't get that. They'll clap at the parade. And they'll clap each other all day in the street. But when it come to California, when it come to DC, right? When it come to New York and Atlanta, they ain't clapping for reparations. They just won't do it. You understand? So they gonna continue to get nothing. Yeah. And I say it with a smile. Yeah. Why? Because every time I lose an associate, a family member, a follower, a subscriber, you understand? Because of some garbage that I know is garbage, I feel very, very alive. There's an affirmation for me to double down on it because I told them that this was gonna happen. I told them that. Where's my book? I don't even have my book out here. Where's my book? Because again, people believe that they so smart. People believe that they understand the language that comes with this political system. And they don't. They don't. These are smart, dumb Negroes. That's what they are. That's what they are. And I always tell y'all to be cautious, very cautious of black folk, melanated folk that believe that they can speak for the old faith. Watch them dudes. Watch those women. Because they so sure of it. They sit in the pocket. They know what's going on. And they came in this class. And they came on all other social media platforms and apps where you may see me and try to argue me down. Yeah, California gonna get reparations. Ooh, wait. Yeah. These bills is going through. These bills is getting passed. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. And it's going to set precedents for every other state. You'll see. Okay. Okay. And keep telling them. All right. No doubt. You're absolutely right. Because I got to a space where I know and understand that certain debates, certain arguments, certain dialogues, we don't need to have. I know I don't need to have. So I look at somebody, I read their comments, I see how they comment on other people's pages, on other issues, I read all that, and I just got to the space where I just block people. Because again, when people don't realize, social media tells you more. A person's social media sites will tell you more about them than they will in person. Yeah. And I'm like, me and this person will never rock, never see eye to eye at all. So I just block folk. Boop, 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 block, 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 block. We're not gonna be arguing, going back and forth. No. And in this particular issue, you got people, I mean, that shit is all up in their chest. They say it with their chest, it's all in their throat, coming all out, veins popping out. We getting reparations. Word. All right. Yeah, so you don't want it? Yeah, just send me your check. All right. Yeah, and I I smile because I have enough information, intelligence, and consciousness to know that these old fays will never, ever freely give you money. We will be the last folks that they give a dime to for the reasons that you are expecting to get it for. Crazy. That shit don't sit right in their gut. Are you serious? But again, I don't argue. I just deal with the facts. So let's get with the facts, y'all. Yeah, let's get with the facts. Because this is a double class tonight. Yeah, we're going to shut down and restart. Yes. So let's get into the meat of this. Protest erupts at California State Capitol because of stalled reparations proposals. Now, before in class, when we spoke on reparations, all of this that they were really pushing for was for a study, just a study. And I'm like, what are we studying? No, for real, what are we studying? You're going to deny the fact that people were in bondage? You're going to deny the fact of people working in cotton fields? You're going to deny the fact of the letter that be running around, right? Willie Lynch. You're going to deny the fact that this took place? That not only did the enslavement take place, but the horrors after Reconstruction took place? You're going to deny the fact that after Reconstruction and Jim Crow and the segregated South, you're going to deny what study? Absolutely no study. What are we studying? But that's what y'all wanted, right? Because why? Because that's what the old faith told you. We can't give you or won't give you a dime unless you can prove that this happened and prove that you're suffering from the effects of it. I'm like, what are you talking about? But people went for it. Some of your most intelligent minds went for it. Some of your political minds went for it. And they even got conscious folk to buy into that dumb shit. That I got to show and prove what you did. Your foot knee deep in my ass, but I got to prove that to you. Really? And y'all went for it. And people still continue to go for it. There's some people that really wrap their whole existence, you understand, in the purpose of proving to white folk that we deserve that from them. Okay? So this is where this shit comes from. This is the politics of it, right? Sacramento, California. Also, the national exposure for the Black Panther Party self-defense. Yeah. Ironic, isn't it? That Huey and Bobby and Lil Bobby, right? And the others were in Sacramento. Bang, bang, with them ratchets. Yeah. Making a statement. But they have ratchets. These dudes came to Sacramento with nothing but this. So this is what happens. A group of supporters of reparations for the descendants of enslaved Black Americans spent all afternoon inside the state capitol to protest the California Legislative Black Caucus's plan to not move forward with 2 reparations-related proposals. This is the Black Caucus. These are elected officials. not to move forward, not to ask or beg, as I say, white folk for reparations. These two bills that people argued me down on. Yeah, right? Two. But there's several, but it was supposed to be three. Three parts of it. The Black Caucus did this. Right? Scared. We're going to get into the meat of it. The two bills are SB 1403 and SB 1331. SB 1403 would establish a reparations-related state agency that would oversee the state's efforts on the issue while also determining who is eligible for the benefits. SB 1331 would create a new state fund for reparations. Okay? The California Legislative Black Caucus released a statement on Saturday afternoon confirming neither bill would move forward before Saturday's midnight deadline, the end of the state's legislative session. Both bills were awaiting votes in the state assembly. But these are the very bills that people argue me down on. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. California doing their thing. Yeah, it's coming. This is the Black Caucus that did this. Yeah. It's like, remember what they did to Shirley Chisholm when they promised her delegates? Yeah, and black men gave their delegates to someone else and shitted on her. See, y'all don't know what goes on behind the scenes of politics and favors and all this other shit, how black men sell you out. They don't understand about time frames, about bills, about even, even when and where and who are voting to get things to another level. There's black folks that did this. There's black folk that shut down bills. Same shit that's going on in New York. Yeah, if y'all don't know, they got bills, they got proposals in New York, and they got teams and a whole bunch of elected officials and clergy and all that in New York. Same thing that black folk who supposed to be about it is going to vote it down. Yeah, because you want to play politics and political games. But I don't know no better. Right? We don't know any better, right? Because we conscious and woke and we're a bunch of hoteps. So let's see what the other side is doing. Lawmakers within the California Legislative Black Caucus gave conflicting accounts as to why, right? So now they want to pass the buck amongst each other, okay? State Senator Stephen Bradford told reporters that Governor Gavin Newsom's office expressed concerns with SB 1403 and proposed amendments that would have turned the measure into a study. Right? So these dudes is blaming the governor. Okay? I want you to hear this now. This is how they pass the buck and, again, expect the people to buy it. Okay? Let's go. Review of the proposed changes in writing that would have provided $6 million to California State University to research and review the recommendations made by the state's Reparations Task Force. Bradford would not accept the governor's changes. Okay? Okay, listen to them. Here we at now. We're at the finish line, and I think we, as the Black Caucus, owe it to the descendants of chattel slavery. We owe it to Black Californians and Black Americans to move this legislation forward and get it to the governor's desk. This is what Bradford told the press, okay? When asked why he thought the legislation was stalling, Bradford said a fear of the veto. So you had the Black Caucus scared that the governor would veto it, right? Again, like I tell y'all, scared of the whole faith. Scared of what he gonna say. Scared. Oh, right? This is how you moving. But you come through. Y'all sit on social media. Y'all have panels. Y'all be with voice proctors. Y'all be with Black media. Y'all be with Africa One and all this other shit talking hard on radio and all this other talking hard, but scared that this man is gonna veto something. Okay? Bradford said both bills, as is, had the votes to clear the assembly. Okay? But Assembly member Lori Wilson, the chairwoman of the Black Caucus, denied that the office had requested the changes and said others had issues with the bill but did not get specific. Okay? Yeah, Shanita Jones, salute, much appreciation for funding the war effort. You hear what I'm saying now, right? This, the chairwoman, now she's saying, nah, that ain't what happened. Said others had issues. Who's the others? Who's the others? And you don't get specific. What do you mean you're not getting specific? These people have been working. Some days, nights. Some left careers. Some is dealing in marriages. Some is taking away time from kids and family and work to work on this. And you got elected officials, Black people, not being specific about who and what, and nobody is pulling their hammer out and saying, yo, we need answers. What's going on here? What's going on? This is a sleight of hand. This is the games that are being played. Let's continue. Let's get into it, right? Here we go. Changes. She said others, right? Denied. She said again, others had issues with the bill but did not get specific. She said the bills did not have the votes. She declined to do an on-camera interview. You understand? She, the chairwoman of the Black Caucus, said that they didn't have the votes. Who? As a Black Caucus in California, y'all said y'all was spearheading. They said this was it. They said Cali was getting ready to show us how to get reparations. And the woman, the chairwoman of the Black Caucus, is going to say that they didn't have the votes and wouldn't get specific with who or what? Huh? Man, what happened? What happened? Huh? Yeah, where are the Damus and the Cubs? Where they at? Where they at? None of them. So again, when you got these dudes talking about how much they a boss, how much they getting, they run the streets, you better check in. This is hip hop. This is who we who. Whoop-de-whoop. Snoop Crip walking all over the place. Kendrick Lamar talking about, yeah, they not like us. Why they wasn't in Sacramento? Why is the Black Caucus not in alignment with what's going on in the streets out there in Cali, and this is going on? But they body pop smoke. You understand? This is they body big. You understand? But this is where it's at. They letting a little skinny ass dude named like Newsom deny them reparations. I'm trying to figure this out. And the Black Caucus woman Right here, the chairwoman. No, we ain't having enough votes. People had issues, and I'm out. Okay? In a written statement, the Black Caucus said in part, the caucus was unable to participate in the legislative process collectively and only recently became aware of the concerns and issues with the bills. Now, when you have, I know what's going on in New York. You got certain people that don't want to listen to the woke communities, the conscious communities, because they scared that if they say something, they lose their political seats. They lose their backing of old phase and bagel meisters. Yeah, and the bankers. So no, y'all can't act like that. They get hot and get mad when people say, yo, listen, damn all that. This is what we need. Ain't no study, it's nothing. This is what's owed us. Nah, you can't talk or you can't ask Massa like that. Because Massa gonna get mad. Black folk. This is how they do you. But those of us who say we don't want it, reparations and blood, they could keep their bread. Oh, you angry. No, we using common sense and discernment. White folk ain't giving you nothing. Get out of here. Right? Now, let's continue. Both bills are in the final stages of the legislative process, having cleared numerous hurdles at the state capitol, including committees that assess a proposal's cost to taxpayers. As California grapples with a budget deficit, state lawmakers and the governor agreed to earmark $12 million to implement reparations-related legislation this year. Just legislation. That's it. $12 million just to do that? And you know who gets part of that $12 million? The elected officials. Yeah. And those who are in bed with them, whatever 501c3s, nonprofits and organizations, they get part of that 12. That's it. Again, nothing concrete. But there's more. Yeah, there's more. Okay? Newsom's office would not comment on the two bills specifically on Saturday, but said his office had been working with the caucus on the reparations bill package. This new development has angered supporters who showed up at the Capitol Saturday afternoon to rally for the proposals. Right? Here we go. They're unaliving the bills because they're scared of the governor, said Chris Largson, an organizer with the Coalition for a Just and Equitable California. And I've seen him many times, right? He blamed the Black Caucus for not bringing the bills to the assembly floor, as he should. Because how are you speaking for the governor? Again, how are you, as a melanated person, speaking for Old Faye? But they always do. Always. In California, in New York, in Michigan, in Illinois, in Georgia, always. I don't care where you at, these elected officials who took an oath, who's usually down with a fraternity or sorority, who goes to the church, will tell you what the old fae gonna say and what the old fae gonna do, instead of being a representative who you elected to put in office to speak for you. They tell you, oh, old fae ain't gonna do that. Why? Because they got to. Because they want that $89,000 a year check. They want that $120,000 a year check. They want that they just got. Yeah. You think an assembly person? You think a council person? You think that shit don't come with a salary? And once they get that little salary, and they able to go into the Lexus dealership and get their first little Lexus and shit, and they could get their little first little condo or their little nasty ass 2 or 3 bedroom house. You know what I'm saying? Away from the hood. You think they gonna get that up and speak when it comes time for you? No, no. Because they know they only got 2 years in that spot, 3 years in the spot. Then it's going to be time for the elections. And that's when them old faiths going to say, we going to pull support from you. I can't do it this time. I know I told you I would do it for you, Rashida, but not this time. No, Fred, some of these things that you were asking for, and, no, I don't know, Fred. And now what? They're not trying to come back to the hood. No. Some of them tried to run for office 2 or 3 times. Now they finally got it. They're not barking on them for you. No, that's not happening. Let's continue. We've got the money, right? Chris said. Pushing back on claims the state has been strapped for cash and could only provide a limited amount to the cause this year. So they didn't even want to put up bread to continue with these legislations. Do we have the will? Do we have the courage? This is what he's saying. Jules, what up? Much appreciated for the super chat. This is what is going on out there. Within hours left in the state's legislative session, the group crowded the rotunda on the 2nd floor outside of the assembly chamber. As lawmakers made trips to the bathroom and nearby lounge, the group yelled down the hallway, urging them to bring the bills up for a vote. Republican assemblymen, right, on Saturday night tried to force a vote on SB 1331, but the effort was unsuccessful. The assembly put the bills on the inactive file at around 9 p.m. State Senator Bradford said he did not ask the House to do that. Black folk shooting down, scared for whatever reason, and don't think that they did that just to do it. Don't think that somebody wasn't having no dinner with the governor or their staff or some business entities and say, you know what? You really need to calm down on that. No, yeah. What did we tell you, man? We told you. Nah, you don't eat those rolls. You come in here. Come on now. You're an elected official now. Get the brioche. Yeah, get the brioche and make sure. Yeah, you get the whipped butter. No, the whipped butter. That's how you eat the brioche. And when you get the toasted roll, dip it in the olive oil with the sea salt. It's delicious. It's delicious. It's delicious. Yeah. Don't worry. We'll take good care of you. Because this don't make no sense. You serious? You serious? The Black Caucus hesitated? This shit didn't... But y'all telling me, oh, we gonna get reparations. Yeah, you gonna get reparations. Well, yeah, what you gonna say when we get it? What I'm gonna say, good for you. You got it, cool. This shit ain't gonna change nothing. But now what you got to say? I wanna know. I want all the people who would get mad at folk, who would curse some folk out, who were telling people, y'all ain't on code and all this other weirdness, because you was sitting in a space where you believed that if you begged hard enough, that if you asked in the proper context, that if you use your intellectual abilities to word it right, that these crackers was gonna give you some bread. Yeah, okay. Okay, where it's at now? Because because this is a cluster. This is a whole cluster hump, if you want to ask me, right? You want to, because this is where it went down. Now, hold on now, because let's see what the task force was supposed to do, because this is the meat of why people made every attempt to curse woke folk out, made every attempt to get rid of grassroots organizations that said, yo, listen, man, we need to pull up out of all of this, pull up out of the politics of it, pull out of the banking institutions out of it, pull out of all that. We need no energy in this. But they put a task force together. And the task force, again, was supposed to speak for the people, because these individuals had it together. Okay? So let's talk about what it is, because this is what people thought sounded so good. California Assembly Bill 3121 establishes the task force to study and develop reparation proposals for African Americans. Study and develop a proposal. Study and develop a proposal, which means research and put together a ask for. Master, you gonna Master, it's sure been cold out there in that cabin. You think we could get some of them blankets that y'all ain't been using no more? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You sure? Because Master, y'all ain't been using them blankets, none. It been mighty cold that night. I don't care how you word it, write it, type it. This is what it says. A task force to study, as if we don't know, and develop reparation proposals for African Americans, with a special consideration for African Americans who are descendants of persons enslaved in the United States. Task force or reparations task force. The purpose of the task force is 1, to study and develop reparation proposals for African Americans. A proposal. Just a proposal. 2, to recommend appropriate ways to educate the California public of the task force's findings. And 3, to recommend appropriate remedies in consideration of the task force findings. Are you serious? This, and again, wanted people who have been reading, studying, researching every way that these white folk shoot, lynch, destroy, misappropriate, miseducate, medically apartheid, all that, scam, deed stealing over in Africa, stealing gold. You mean you need this? You want me to get hype off of this? Okay. By statute, the task force consists of 9 members, 5 appointed by the governor. So if you're saying that this task force has 5 members appointed by the governor, and the Black Caucus is up under the governor, how is this shit ever gonna get passed? Okay? Do the science to what this shit is. But they got people hyped on it. Yeah, this word was that. Yeah, we gonna get reparation. Yeah, all right. Okay. 5 members appointed by the government. 2 members are appointed by the president of the Senate. And 2 members by the Speaker of the Assembly. Task force members are drawn from diverse backgrounds to represent the interests of communities of color throughout the state, have experience working to implement racial justice reform, and to the extent possible, represent geographically diverse areas of the state. The task force may hold hearings, hear witness testimony, and request the production of evidence. To attend an upcoming meeting, please visit the website. Okay? This is the Senator Bradford. Yeah. And others. So who playing games here? This bullshit is what they expect intelligent folk to get hyped behind. But get hyped behind for what? Because they just shot it down. Do you understand what I'm saying? Shot it down. Get this shit out of here. A couple of parts of this, we're not even going to ask them for. This is nobody but black folk doing it. So, when I tell you I don't trust and come out or say or speak or rub elbows with them, they not like us. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm not asking for nothing at all. At all. Okay? Yeah. This. And again, you leave it up to them. And again, they pass the buck. Well, he not going to say yes to this. Well, maybe he might. He might not. And then the governor said, well, shit, they ain't never asked me, so it's on them. So who gets stiffed in this? The people who believed in it from the rip, right? Not seeing that the shit was put together just like the old NAACP was put together. You understand? White folk had a hand in it. Yeah. How HBCUs were put together. White folk put a hand in it. Yeah. How the national education system put together. White folk put their hand in it. And then put a black face on there and make you or anybody else who will listen believe in some fictitious garbage. And it's never about nothing spiritually engaging, intelligent, engaging, you understand? Unifying and harmonious. It's always about a bag. They dangle this shit in your face and say, yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, Master, you may give us some of this cotton money. That shit is stupid. Let's continue, because here we go again. Draft amendments obtained by the source, but dated Monday, proposed sending $6 million to California State University to study the implement recommendations from the state's task force on reparations, including how to confirm the status of a person seeking reparations. The draft changes remove the bill's core purpose, creating a new Freedmen Affairs agency. Bradford's office, as the senator, confirmed the authenticity of the draft and said it had come from the Newsom administration. So now they're saying that the bill was messed with from the governor, okay? The senator told reporters the governor's office had cited cost pressures during a year in which the state had to trim billions from its budget. But what did I tell you? What did I say? Class after class after class. This country has a debt globally. All around the world, they're always on the brink of a recession, and you believe that they're going to say, hold up, we can't pay our bills, but let's give these niggas some money. Yeah. Really? The ultimate capitalist is having money issues, but he gonna give you some bread just cause you might have had a great-great-grandma get her head split open, get knocked around and say, pick that damn cotton, Sarah Mae. They gonna find you, or you could go and say, yo, yeah, I'm Sarah Mae great-great-great-great-grand. You did her dirty. Yeah, give me $1 million. These dudes who have money issues, these dudes that are trying to make sure that globally that they are still in position, right? But they're gonna find a way because this dude over here said that yeah, we got a caucus and we got folks and we demand that you give us some money. They got budget deficits. Yeah. Bridges is falling down in California. Yeah, the highway is falling off for New York. California one, and all they little landscaping is falling apart. But they gonna find a way to give y'all black faces some money, right? Okay, this is what you saying now. Again, it's showing and proving that truly woke folks understand the fact that the capitalist mind in their heart and soul is about making money, not giving away no bread. Now, let's continue. Newsom spokesperson Izzy Gardone would not answer questions about changes to the bill sought by the governor's office, saying only that Newsom has been working collaboratively with the Legislative Black Caucus on their reparations package. He pointed to a lengthy statement the governor gave during his January budget presentation, You hear challenges on every piece of legislation, the senator say. That doesn't mean that you don't move forward with it, right? Senators like, yo, it's here. I don't know what y'all talking about with this caucus. Okay? I don't know what y'all talking about. But y'all need to, come on, let's put this on the table. California Black Caucus members worried potential vetoes would reflect badly on the rest of the reparations bills. Lead organizer and advocate for the coalition for a just and equitable California. That's what Chris is saying. Y'all worried about whether he's saying no or not, veto or whatever. Just get it in front of him. Don't worry about none of that. Other black folk were scared. Yeah, let's go. Right? Now, check it. Now, check this shit is deep. Largson was among the activists crowding an area in the Capitol Rotunda Saturday shouting bill numbers at Black Caucus members as they went through to vote. This is your mother's bill, one person yelled at Shirley Weber's daughter, Democratic Assembly member Akila Weber. Don't let them destroy your mother's legacy. Her mama worked on this bill. She's an assembly member, part of the Black Caucus. Y'all, they said your mama wrote this. You not gonna push to get this through? Woo! Deep, 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 deep. Like some other highly, highly, highly respected elder men in New York City that have kids that I know for absolute fact are nothing in comparison to their parents. And we watch them on YouTube all the time. And they are nothing like their parents. You understand? Here, this chick gonna let them do that, and her mama worked on the bill? Ooh, your mama? And you not gonna get it pushed through? Oh, yeah, you don't wanna lose that seat, huh? Yeah. But again, as always, you can't get nothing done. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Black folk shoot it down. Scared. But these are the same folks that tell you, we gonna get reparations. Because we gonna write this up. in a way that they can't deny it. And then these are the same ones that's going to tell you, yeah, we need to vote for Kamala, even though she ain't never mentioned a damn thing. When it comes to outright giving you reparations. You understand? This is how this shit works. Emotions, okay? False narratives, fake promises. You dig what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. This is where we at with it. But again, y'all keep doing it. I don't have the time to do it. I don't have the patience to do it. Don't. Internal divisions got in the way. The legislature did not pass 8 other bills which were part of a separate reparations package presented by the Black Caucus, which included measures against discrimination of natural hairstyles and requiring grocery stores in underserved communities to notify the state if they plan to close. All this shit, everything, like I said, you play politics if you want. I don't have time for it. Never did. But in that same vein, look, Uncle Luke sitting with Kamala, doing interviews. Old Grinning Luke. You understand? This is political games now. All this is going on. I guarantee you, he don't know. He don't have wind of it. Uncle Luke and bum-ass Plies, right? They banging for Kamala. The elected official and former district attorney from California, where all this is going on with the California Black Caucus, with the organizations out there that's fighting for reparations. These dudes is telling they vote for her. She's not even taking care of the people in her home state. But y'all think she's going to do a lot for the entire country. This is funny to me. This is more hilarious than an episode of Martin. So yeah, so you get these dumbass rappers. Dumbass rappers. Politically dumb. Stupid. Been dumb. Couldn't even hustle in the streets good. Dumb. But now they get to tell you, they try to shame you into playing into this bullshit game that has gotten us nothing for decades. You understand what I'm saying? So now where we at with it? Here we go. He interviewing her. And you know, people say that you ain't, people say you ain't black. Yeah. Is you black, Miss Harris? Is you black? Because you know, they say you ain't black. Can you answer that? And she gave some stupid-ass response and answered nothing. But he's still cheesing and smiling with his big 6'6" goofy ass. Is you black? As if that mattered. Then ask her, listen, do you have a definitive answer on whether or not our people are owed reparations? When are we gonna get it? Damn if she black or white. This person is running for the top office in this corporation, and you don't ask her nothing like that. You don't know. You don't, none of that. Nothing come to mind other than, is you black? Really? And she just, same way when the Ofe lady asked her, hey, you know, how do you feel when Trump said, no comment? Because you never did. You don't rock with it. It doesn't matter. You understand? This is where we at. Yeah, exactly. I put collard greens in the tub. But again, this is somebody who repped California for years. And look, the Black Caucus allowed them to shoot down a vote for these proposals, yet they passed that assembly, that part. You dig? Black Caucus and everybody included pushed a bill to give migrants, illegal migrants, bread to buy houses, first-time house buyers? Get this shit out of here, man. This is a joke. Are you serious? That's where we at with it? They told y'all black folk who've been living out there, for the better part of 250 years, y'all ain't getting nothing but these dudes who just came across the river, the Rio Grande, scurried up under the damn barbed wire, can get a crib? We gonna give y'all $1.50. Really? Get the hell out of here. This has got to be the most asinine thing I ever heard. But you can't tell these black folk nothing. Nothing. They show it. We still gonna get reparations. Y'all, come on, man. Damn, man. Damn, man. I'm telling you, you gotta smile and you gotta make light of it, because if not, this shit'll break your heart to see people who just won't come to the realization. Now, yo, that's a dub. Scratch that. Scratch that. Scratch it. All right? Scratch it. But I told y'all we got a double header tonight. So we're gonna leave that right there. I won't even get into the rest of it. It's too embarrassing, man. It's too embarrassing. It is. It is. Too embarrassing. I'm telling you right now. You ain't getting it. It's a dub. Chalk it up as a dub, man. Come with another plan. Come with another. Use your intelligence, man. Use your power. Use your strength. Use your organizational skills to give the people of California another goal. Come on. Y'all gathering up all these people, all this energy, all this attention and resource to go and beg white folk. For what? For something they don't have? And if they did, they damn sure wouldn't give it. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? Make it make sense to me. Because y'all don't know politics. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. No. If you truly woke, conscious, and truly melanated, we didn't play these political games. That was never, ever in our socializing, how we governed. That don't come from us. It's a European construct. The deception, the Machiavellian way that they do with each other, that's their game. And they flip it at any given time. God damn it, this man just tried to run up in the damn Capitol January 6th. You understand what that shit mean? Do you understand that? And then had the nerve to say, I ain't do it. I ain't tell him none of that. That's politics. And until black folk understand that and say that, yeah, we said we was gonna vote for you, but we changed our damn mind. Yeah. Till you understand that, you don't get it. You don't have the deception in your heart. You don't have that turncoat feeling in your heart against Whitey to play the political games. You don't. You don't. Y'all still trying to deal with him fair and square. Yeah, we're going to get a proposal together. We're going to ask. We're going to show them, based on these studies, that we deserve reparations. And he looking at you like this. Look at these dumbass dudes, man. Look at these clowns. Fuck out of here. You crazy? It's proof is in the pudding. So again, y'all see what I'm going through tonight. And listen, so I gotta switch gears. You understand? Because I don't know what they're gonna do as far as how this vid's gonna go. You know, because it is what it is, man. This is all around me, up the block, down the block, and there's no way to get around it. You dig? But we gonna leave this right here. And I'm gonna tell you one more time. Reparations in blood. That's it. That's what they took from you. If that's your ancestors, whatever we got going on, however you want to term it, that's what they took. They never once said that. Now, you could find it in Europe, you could find it in other parts of the planet, but they never said that they took bread from us. They took everything. They took you, how you spoke, your culture, how you dance, how you worship. They ain't never take no bread from you. So that's what you gotta take from them. They took your elders' life, blood, and sweat. And you talking about a damn dollar. That's the dumbest shit ever. Get it in blood. That's the only way you're gonna get it back. And on that note, come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. Everybody who funded the war effort, salute. And if you didn't, salute anyway. I know what you're doing when you come to listen and not fund the war effort. You're not getting nothing for free. You think it's free, but I'm in your mind because you're going to come right back. It ain't free. It ain't free. You ain't slick. You ain't getting over on nobody. This class is getting in your heart. Yeah. Come on now. Again, as always, be safe out there. Be safe out there. Come back to class because we starting right back. Yeah, we starting right back because I got to get busy. Yeah, we starting right back. So I'm getting ready to send out some more invites. Give me another little bit of sweet tea to put in the throat and stuff. And we coming right back because it's Labor Day. Yeah, so I got to work. 55 gang. Get y'all.